Hi, today we're going to talk about types and measures of unemployment. There are three major types of unemployment. First one is frictional unemployment. So there's a tight gap when employer wants to hire a person and when it actually hired a person. So in that time frame, employer may be coming up with a job description, posting the job description in the job market and screening the candidates and then onboarding the candidates. So this takes time. So this is an example of frictional unemployment. A structural unemployment happens when the jobs are lost in one sector of economy, but they are created in another sector of economy. So take an example of paper-based media and IT-based digital media. So the job, as we see with the advancement of IC, so jobs in paper-based media has gone down because less number of people are reading paper-based newspaper or magazine, and the more younger population is more inclined towards reading online or digital content. So that's one of the examples. The cyclical unemployment is caused by change in general level economy. So economy moves from expansion peak to recession. So during that, people lose job or they gain job based on the change in aggregate demand or the different business cycles. We can attribute those employment to the cyclical unemployment. So there are terms which use in computing the unemployment rate, labor force. Even though they look very same, but there is a subtle difference between these terms. So unemployed is a person who is not working but actively searching the work, whereas the discouraged worker who is available for work but neither employed or not actively seeking. Labor force contains both the unemployed and employed workers. It's computed by multiplying the working age population to participation ratio or participation rate, we can say. So working age population, generally the people who are above the age of 16, in some countries age of 18. So that's called labor force. The participation ratio is the percentage of working age population who are either employed or actively seeking employment. Unemployment rate is the percentage of people in labor force who are unemployed. Voluntary unemployed, the people who choose not to be in labor force. So unemployment rate is kind of a lagging indicator of business cycle because it lags the business cycle, and the major reasons are the movement of discouraged workers out of and back into the labor force is slow, and firms tend to be slow in hiring or lay off workers as the business cycle changes. So it's kind of a lagging indicator of business cycle.